Hey everyone, it's Star with Eyes of the Stars Tarot. Thanks so much for joining today. So this video is going to be for Aquarius male and females for the month of September 2018, and we're going to start off with love. See what's going on with Aquarius. What can you expect? Okay, so the first card we have is the heart of the matter. There's more going on than meets the eye. Recognize what this is about. Choose love. You always have a choice as to what you should do. Spend quality time together. It's imperative that we spend quality time with those we are in significant relationships with, listening and talking to each other. Okay? So I feel like you guys may have been a bit detached, which we all know, Aquarius can be that way sometimes. And so I do feel like this is about opening up to others. Let's see, heart of the matter. The Knight of Swords. Yeah, I feel like there needs to be an opening up with regards to communication. Letting somebody know what your feelings are, what your thoughts are on something. It's like you're holding back for some reason. There's a need to communicate this month especially. Okay, we have to choose love. There's always a choice as to what to do. Queen of Cups. Wow. So somebody has a lot of emotion here. There is love here. But I feel like you guys are fearing that love, fearing going down that path. Because, going down that path led to some pain at some point. Yeah, Nine of Wands reverse. So maybe you just want to give up on it because, you're starting to get those butterflies and now you're like, abort, abort. But no, there's actually a need for you to bring your guard down. At least give this a chance is what I'm feeling here. Okay, so let's take a look and see what the Celtic Cross has to say. Okay, actually. So we're going to do a lot more fanning out just to save time and reduce the noise level. Bottom of this deck, we have the Three of Pentacles reverse. So yeah, I feel like there's definitely some disagreements here, not working well together. Not communicating well. Okay, we have the Two of Cups, the Four of Wands. Wow. Okay, so there's a relationship that's actually going quite well, but now it's getting to that stage in the relationship where people are starting to ask, where is this going? Is there going to be commitment? Are we moving in together? Are we getting married? Are we having children? What's going on? And so that is a source of a little bit of maybe stress, anxiety. The Death card reverse. So I feel like there's a resistance to letting something go. So this is not necessarily like you want to break up with the person. This is like, okay, we've gotten to the point where, yeah, maybe I do need to make a decision and decide whether I want to be with this person, long term. Do I want to be committed to this person? But being committed, even though it sounds great and it feels great, it means letting go and giving up a lifestyle that you have been accustomed to. In the past, we have the Eight of Wands. And, especially in this deck, this is the After Tarot. It shows the sky, and this does, the Eight of Wands does represent Sagittarius, which to me always reminds me of Cupid. And this actually is called sometimes Cupid's arrows. So somebody was hit with Cupid's arrows, and now they're like, oh shit. The Hierophant is what's crowning you. So you cannot get this commitment issue off your minds. Like, there's no going around it. You have to come up with a decision. We have the Emperor. In the near future, how you see yourself is the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, so you're being a little bit stubborn, a little bit guarded, closed off. You're trying to protect yourself, protect your interests. You're afraid of letting things change and things go and evolve. How your partner sees you, Temperance reverse. So yeah, there's like an imbalance here emotionally, because it's like what you feel emotionally, the connection that you have, is not matching up with what is happening action wise or like emotionally. Like, they kind of feel like, why aren't they happy? Why don't they want to move in with me? Why don't they want to marry me? Why? Because there's so much love here, it just doesn't make sense, right? So hopes or fears, we have the Queen of Cups. That Queen of Cups again, who is somebody who is in their feelings, in love. But see here, she's really, in this deck, she really examines that cup, doesn't she? It's like she wants to make sure what the hell is in there before I drink this damn thing. And the overall outcome, the Two of Swords. Okay, so this may be a decision that you're going to be dealing with for a while. Let's take a look. Two of Cups, sorry. Clarified by the Judgment reverse. So yeah, there is this relationship. There's a strong connection, but you're not quite ready to make that final decision because you don't feel like you're sure yet. You don't feel like you're in your right mind, or, you know, maybe you want to let things cool off. Maybe you feel so much love and so much passion for this person that you just want to let it cool off and see what you feel when maybe the passion and the lust dies down a bit. Four of Wands. Okay. The Queen of Swords reverse and the Nine of Cups. So again, yeah, it's this commitment, this moving in, whatever this is, forming some making the union official. You're just not sure about it. It makes you happy. You know that feels good, but mentally you don't know if it's practical. You don't know if it's the right thing to do. You don't know if you're doing the right thing. And then we have the Death reverse. King of Swords. Yeah, there's a finality here. There's a sense of finality, and that's maybe what you're having trouble with, is making sense of these endings. Am I ready to let go of my bachelor lifestyle or let go of my bachelorette lifestyle? Do I want to tie myself down to someone? These are major decisions. So in the past, we have the Eight of Wands with the Four of Wands reverse. So this is like no commitment. There was love, there was passion, more so passion, I feel, with the Eight of Wands. But you're definitely like smitten, okay? That's what I would say. That's the word I would use to describe it, smitten. But there was no commitment. So it was like all excitement and lust and passion, and that felt great. But now it's like getting a little too real. And you don't know about that. So what's crowning you is the Hierophant. That commitment. Three of Wands reverse. You just don't know. You just don't know what the future holds. And so this commitment is posing a problem for you. And it's causing you to be stuck and not take action. So in the near future, let me just move these over. In the near future, we have the Emperor. Page of Rods. Wow, the Chariot. Okay, so somebody, this feels like a very masculine energy, but I feel like somebody takes control of the situation and steers it in the direction of newness, a new path. Let's take a new approach. So I do feel like somebody's, you know, putting their foot down and saying, you know what, here's what we're going to do. Whether or not that'll be you, I don't know. I feel a lot of fire energy here. So if some of you are with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, it could be them. I also have Cancer here. But I just feel this is more like an energy of taking control of where you're going to go, one way or the other. Okay? So, how you see yourself is the Four of Pentacles. Again, very guarded, very protective. We have the King of Cups reverse. And the Queen of Pentacles. Well, that's interesting. I really feel like you guys are taking this approach to where you're trying to make these decisions regarding love and relationship here. You're trying to make these decisions like with a practical point of view and not considering the love, the emotion. It's like you don't even want to know about that because that's what you don't trust. That's what has gotten you in trouble before and gotten you into situations that took you months or years to get over, right? So the practical side of you, Aquarius, is to say, you know, does this make sense? Let's see how it looks on paper. Let's write it down. But you're ignoring what your heart is telling you. And, you know, and you're doing this because you're just trying to protect yourself. You're very protective right now. You feel emotionally vulnerable. And so you're putting up this wall of, well, you know, you're coming up with all these what ifs, you know, as a response. But it's really just excuses. This is just like, well, what if, you know, we move in together and, you know, we don't have enough closet space. I don't know. So how your partner sees you is Temperance reverse. So they kind of see your emotions are all over the place. You can't make up your mind. We have can't make up your mind. The Two of Pentacles reverse. You're feeling a little bit overwhelmed. They see that you are overwhelmed with this and that it's causing a little bit of grief, frankly. I kind of feel like this is, even though it should be something that's happy, it's kind of triggering some negative emotion here from the past. So you're kind of having a really strong spell of cold feet. That's what I'm getting. Hopes or fears, we have the Queen of Cups. The Star. The Moon reverse. Okay. I do feel like you guys know that you're in love with this person. That's exactly why you're so afraid. But you are very optimistic about it. You're very hopeful. It's just that, you know, with the Moon reverse, it's like you want to explore every nook and cranny of this relationship so that you feel comfortable enough to act on this love. Because the only thing that you truly trust is your logic, your thought process, your practical side. You don't trust this person in love, but you are hopeful about the relationship. You do wish for it to work out. And be able to completely give yourself, you know what I mean? Like to completely open your heart up to this relationship and to this person, and explore and also expose your true emotions, which is difficult for you. It's difficult for you to even explore it, much less share it with somebody else. Okay, so we do have this Two of Swords here as the overall outcome, clarified by the Empress reverse. The Magician, and the Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like your partner is going to need to be very patient with you. I feel like there is going to be a need you know, your partner may be trying to take control over the situation. That's really what I'm getting. They're going to be trying to take control of the situation and steer you in the way that they feel is right. You know, they have the best intentions, but they're kind of like, okay, my partner is having some trouble here. Let me take the steering wheel and we'll do this my way. And that might be the wrong way to go for them. Or if this is you, this could be you trying to pressure your partner. I don't know that that's what's needed here. Even though I do feel you have the best intentions. You want victory. You want this to be a happy occasion and that you just move full force because it feels so good. But the way to manifest this is to kind of nurture it. I feel like if you don't nurture this uncertainty or this guardedness, it can go left really quickly. So what this is going to take is like nurturing and time. You need to just give it time before this manifests in a positive way. Okay, so this is not something that should be rushed at all. It may be frustrating to the partner or to you if you're the one who's going through this, but I kind of feel like it's you guys holding back. Okay, so you know, you got to kind of follow your instincts and be positive as well, because if you're always expecting the worst, then, well, that's pretty much what's going to come to you. So yeah. All right, let's move on to finance and career and see what you guys have going on there. That was an interesting read. Okay. Finance and career for Aquarius, male and females, for the month of September 2018. Whoops. Bottom of this deck, 5 of Swords. Okay. The Universe, King of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, Strength, 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so I do feel like, oh my goodness, no wonder this bracelet, my arm was hurting me. Anyhow, I do feel as though September is going to feel like a difficult month financially because we do have this 5 of Pentacles here in the middle. But I do feel like it's a month. I feel like this 5 of Pentacles, this feeling of lack or this feeling of being overlooked is going to propel you to bigger and better things. Okay, so let's take a look. The Universe speaks of completions, a new cycle, travel even maybe. Okay, we have the 5 of Wands. So there is some bickering, or maybe you're like fighting your way through to complete something or to succeed at something that you've been really working on. 2 of Wands reverse. And the Star reverse. Okay, so I feel like maybe for some of you guys, I feel like you're working on a project or something with others, with other co-workers, and you just cannot come to some kind of agreement. It's like you're all working toward the same goal, but you can't agree on how to get there. And so things are feeling like they're falling apart. The King of Cups, Temperance reverse. 5 of Cups reverse. So we do have a lot of 5s here. We have the 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, 5 of Swords, which are kind of difficult times, yes. 8 of Wands reverse. Okay. You are going to need to keep your composure this month. Definitely. I feel like there's going to be people around you who are going to be trying your patience, and patience is exactly what you need here with the Temperance reverse. Okay, I feel like you really need to take a breather when you feel like you're about to explode, and don't even, you know, give people the satisfaction of exploding, because they may be wanting that. Okay, so definitely holding back on what you're really thinking is going to help you. Five of Pentacles. Six of Cups. Page of Cups reverse. Queen of Cups. So I do feel there's going to be some disappointment for you, in the sense that either with the situation with the, you know, the people that are giving you, or, you know, you're in conflict with, there's a sense here that you were expecting to be backed up, or stood up for, or something like that, by people who you thought were your friends, or who you thought cared for you. And there is going to be some disappointment around that, because they're not going to be around when you feel like you need them. Okay, so I do feel that there is going to be a need for you to be strong on your own. And I'm just going to tell you, this doesn't mean that these people don't care for you, or don't love you, or are really not there. It's just going to seem that way, because for whatever reason, you know, everybody has their life, and maybe they just don't know what you're going through or what you need. Sometimes people love us, but they don't know how to love us, because we each individually have different needs, and you kind of have to teach people. So this could be a coworker, or somebody you work with, or somebody even in your family, where they know that you're having all these issues in your career, your workplace, and nobody's really caring, or it seems like nobody's caring. That's how you feel right now, you know, towards the middle of September. So you could feel a little bit abandoned, frustrated with people, uh, just like conflict. Conflict is definitely going to be a theme, unfortunately, in the month of September for you guys. Let's see what this Strength card is about. The Knight of Pentacles reverse, the Hierophant, and the Empress reverse. So yeah, I do feel, again, we go back to patience. I'm getting patience here. That's why the strength is needed. You need the strength to bite your tongue, to have patience, and to just let things flow naturally. I feel like there are authority figures here who, for one reason or another, they are the ones who are dictating things not move forward in the way that you would like it to. So it seems to you that things are stuck. They're not going your way. People are not listening to you. You're having arguments. You just have to kind of hang in there, okay? Because I do feel like this is going to pay off for you. We have the Nine of Pentacles here. Four of Cups. The Universe reverse. Nine of Pentacles reverse, and the Page of Wands reverse. You know, I feel like you guys may be faced with the decision to cut ties with whatever this is. So it could be like a business partnership, or just, you know, your career, your job, where you're not getting anywhere because the people that you work with and you aren't on the same page. So it's kind of hard to achieve that goal when you each have different goals. So I do kind of feel like there's a possibility here that you're going to have to make that tough decision. Be strong and make that tough decision to just go off on your own. The Nine of Pentacles is a very independent card. It's a very lucrative kind of feel to it, but it's very independent. And with the Four of Cups, it's like you need to let go of what you know is really not satisfying you. because I feel like maybe it's not that you can't have this successful completion. I feel like you can have it on your own. I don't feel like it's necessarily going to happen with these people around, because look at this. We have the Nine of Pentacles reverse here with the Page of Wands. It's like they're not allowing for change. They're not accepting your ideas. They're not taking you seriously. And so I do feel like, you know, with all this conflict around you and everything, and you having to compromise all the time, I feel like you're kind of going to get to the point where you're going to just say, you know what, I need to cut ties here, either go my separate way, go to another company, or take this project on myself and just do it the way I know it needs to be done. Whatever the case is, you know, follow your instincts. But yeah, it kind of has like a tough feel to it. Not terrible, but definitely like unpleasant kind of month. Not the greatest. Okay, sorry guys. I hope next month is better. But let me know if this reading resonated with you, and I will see you back here soon. Take care, guys.